Welcome back to another Hobo Talks. On this one, well, I gotta be honest with you. I've been a little bit bad on these videos. Found another I don't want to say passive income, but another stream of income, and I've been kind of focusing on that. But I saw a video today by the Dividend Bull that kind of reinvigorated me. Felt like I need to get back out there, start making more videos. And who better to start with than a channel favorite, Medical Properties Trust. MPT or MPW, depending on how you're looking at it. To close out the year, because I haven't actually made an MPW video in a while. It's been almost a month, I believe, since I last did one. Um, I had sold my position to end the year. I watched it go down. Finally, wanted to remove some wash sales I had on the account. Went ahead, just did it. Didn't really think nothing of it. Price was looking decent. Jumped back in right at the end of December. And as a lot of people know, early January, we dropped from about 5 to 3.6. I was furious. I was like, I cannot believe after all this time, I finally jumped back in and it drops. I mean, if you really look at this chart here, it's really been around this same period or the same number for many, many months. Look at like really like September on. It's been basically floating in the same area. And then out of nowhere, January dropped. So what did I do? I panic sold. I couldn't understand why it was dropping so much, but that is a very big drop, just in a short period of time. Over a couple days or so, like maybe I could have understood that, but this was almost instantaneous with the new year. And so basically going into the new year, there's a lot of people that sold out. There's a ton more short selling. I think they're up to what, 26%? Yeah, you got it right here. 26.11%. So a lot of people are banking on this company not lasting. After the fact, I found out basically Medical Properties Trust had come out, said that they're looking into some alternative methods for getting money from Stewart, which is one of their main two tenants that's been struggling to pay them. So I think that scared a lot of people and caused a lot of the panic selling and kind of got us to where we are. That being said, I was watching the video by the Dividend Bull. He was going over a lot of good information. I'll link his video below because he's a lot smarter than me. He's got a lot of good information in there. But one thing he mentioned is a company like MPW is so big that I want to say you want to bank on a bailout, but it's one of those things that in certain situations that may be what happens. Um, it's not so much the Medical Properties Trust part of it, but it's Stewart. Stewart has a lot of hospitals that are kind of regionalized in certain areas. So for all of them to go basically out of business and be shut down would be catastrophic to an area because all of a sudden there's no healthcare in said area, meaning that most politicians, most people that live there that are paying their taxes, all that, kind of stuff is like, where's my tax money going to? They most likely will either have to pay to keep them open, or they're going to have to put something else in there that can cover such a big thing. And I believe, I want to say it's Boston, they have like 9 different hospitals. You can't close 9 hospitals at the same time. Like the rest of whatever else is there is going to be overrun with issues and problems. And, then they're not going to be able to pay their bills because it's just going to be like a pseudo COVID type situation where there's just going to be too much going on. That was one thing that the Dividend Bull said that was very like, it kind of opened my eyes and kind of reminded me of young me, the younger me who originally got into Medical Properties Trust, that really looked at it and said, you know, the most important thing about their stock to me is, even when it was going down, is we already know what's wrong. We've already established what's wrong. And this is something that can be fixed. Not only can it be fixed, the people are still there who got it up to the higher price to begin with. So, not going to make this one too long, being that we're back up here. What I would say going forward, not financial advice. I'm no expert, but this is just kind of what my thoughts are. I think that if you buy into Medical Properties Trust at a low number, you should ride it out. You should ride it out, see what happens. personally, since I had sold out again, I had a call, or not a call. I've set a alert to remind me to look at this once it hits about 275. I don't know if it will go that low. It may just stop because it basically got to the low. I want to say it was like 307, and now it's starting to bounce back up. So it may never go that low. But I had about 500 shares. So if I buy that again at, let's say $3 even, spend about 1,500, like I'm okay with that. I can live with that if that goes to zero one day. And quite honestly, the way I'm kind of looking at it, I don't really expect this to be one that recovers anytime soon. This literally may be a 10-year down the road thing. They're going through a lot. There's a lot of issues, but they have the capital I think they own like $19 billion, according to the CEO right here. I believe in this meeting or in this call itself, he mentions this. They can weather a lot of storm, a lot. They are built to withstand a lot of things. You got to throw out some questions whether somebody may try to buy them at some point, with their stock going so low and trying to take over. But I think they are one that can make it overall, and they can withstand the storm. So me personally, I am going to buy back in. I'd want it in the twos, but I may at some point just go ahead and do it with it in the threes, because I do believe it'll get up back up to at least $15 at some point. So 5 times my money, I'll accept that. And hey, if it goes down to zero, then I guess we're going down to zero. But that literally doesn't make sense as a possibility right now. Their portfolio is too big. Stewart is not their only tenant. I think it's 25%. So if you can maybe picture 25% of their money going to zero, then okay, sure. But everyone else is still paying. So that's about it. In case you didn't know, I's a hobo. Thanks for watching. By the way, if you're still here, thank you for watching the videos throughout 2023. It's kind of my first year trying to take this a little bit more serious. And if you like medical properties trust, or you don't, put a comment below. I'm curious to see what people are thinking, especially after these last drops. Like, is a price? Is a dividend cut coming? Are they going to get rid of Stewart? Are they going to try to merge with somebody else? Like, there's so many different possibilities out there. I know a lot of people are doing shorts as well as covered calls to try to make up some of the money that they're losing. But this is 30% in one day is hard to overcome. So I'm curious to see what everyone else is doing. Anyway, like I said, in case you didn't know, I's a hobo. Thanks for watching.